it's Kirsty. I'm coming in hot from my kitchen. I'm so excited that you were able to be with us. I just want to have a conversation with you guys. There was something that I found on Facebook the other day, and it was 2020's cancelled, and it sort of hit me, but in a way that, not like a laughing way. It sort of hit me in like that's sad, I want to talk to you about that, and I want to encourage you that your 2020 is not cancelled. We definitely didn't predict the way that 2020 has already planned out, but I want to encourage you that your 2020 is not cancelled. With everything that's going on, with all the new restrictions and laws that our government has put out, on this Saturday, our gorgeous friends Tegan and Brendan were due to be married, and my husband and I actually have the privilege to be a part of their bridal party. And with the restrictions and the new laws that came out on, I think it was Tuesday night, they already had to... They were already robbed of so much from their wedding, and at Wednesday night, it was pretty well looking gloom. That means that, us as a bridal party couldn't be there, their parents couldn't be there. It just wasn't looking the way that they had hoped. And, it's so easy in those moments just to forget about joy and to forget about how to celebrate. And at 11 o'clock on Tuesday night, both Tegan and Brendan rocked up at our house, and we made a wedding happen in 14 hours. And you know what? It was one of the most gorgeous, beautiful, joyfulest occasions that I've had the pleasure of being a part of. At the end of the day, they still stood at the end of the aisle and, and witnessed in front of God their beautiful marriage for each other. And that just spoke to my spirit so much that joy is still alive and celebration is still alive. In 2019, I'm sure that, you didn't plan your 2020 to look like the way that it has, but I want to encourage you that, what you prayed over and what God ordained over your life for 2020 and your family, that still exists. That is still alive. His plan for your life is still in action. You and I actually have the opportunity to keep fear alive, because fear actually doesn't exist. Fear doesn't exist. You and I are the ones that give it life, and especially being in the season we are as a country, it's so easy to let the media and fear really engulf our lives. And fear is like a pair of lungs, like the more breath we give these lungs, the more capacity these lungs have to breathe. And we have an opportunity, and we have to, as people, as mothers and fathers, as pastors, to stand and go, I've had enough of this fear. I will not let fear no longer engulf me. And for me to forget about God's plan for my life or for your life. If you're somebody who doesn't know God, you still have a plan and purpose. And what God has ordained for your life in 2020 is something amazing. I know it's not as easy just to go, well, I'm not choosing fear today. It is a process. It's a process that you and I it's a journey more like it that we're on. 3-4 days ago, I put my son to bed, and I just was overwhelmed, and I started crying because as a mother, it's my job to protect and nurture, and I just didn't know what that would look like for my family in the next couple of weeks. And then I had this overwhelming peace and hope in my heart that what God had ordained for my family still exists, that you and I are the ones that we have the opportunity to kill fear. And I would love for you in this moment together right now to go, I'm going to try. Each day's a journey. Each time that fear tries and engulfs my heart and engulfs my spirit, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I've had enough of it. Let's together choose to celebrate and to choose to find joy in what's happening. It's really exciting for my family because in September, my husband and I are due for another baby. And I don't know what that looks like for us right now. But what I'm doing is I'm choosing to celebrate the little moments that we're having as a family. If you're having an incredible, significant birthday this year, still get dressed up. Have a party at home with your family. We really need to start choosing and finding the beautiful gems that are still around us. I want to encourage you, if you are finding yourself really that you're crippled with fear, we have, as a church, we're still open. Yes, we may not have a building, but the church is still open. God's love is still alive, and his plan for your life is still very much alive. contact us. We'd love to have a conversation with you, or to talk to you about, how we can help you move forward and together squash fear permanently. We have this gorgeous opportunity to meet on social media, and I'd love for you, we have a gorgeous app that you can download on Google Play and the Apple Store, and make sure you put your push notifications on so you don't miss us having a communication with you and just opening a kitchen for you to be in. It's very important that we still connect as people. Yes, socially we may not be able to, but it's so important that you and I still connect and we still have conversations, because conversations are so beautiful and so sacred. So we just want to encourage you to stay connected with us. We love you guys so much. Your 2020 is not cancelled. Fear does not exist. And let's together, let's find the beautiful gems in celebration and joy in the coming months for 2020.